Alright, we're back to Castlevania. Night 2 of Portrait of Ruin. After skipping yet another Friday to just postpone the stream. I actually thinking that I might just update my schedule to just remove Fridays to just give that as an off day for me because work has left me feeling a bit more exhausted than normal on those days. But yeah. That's fine, though, because I don't have to be as inconsistent when it comes to Saturdays anymore, because now that's a main day. Cool. Alright. Yeah, these are still the 3 quests that I have to do, don't I? Yeah. Okay, but at least I looked up where exactly I need to go to get these. Taking another trip to the City of Haze to go to the one room that I'm very positive I just did not bother to look at when I was going here the last time trying to figure out what the Supersonic Punch quest, where it wanted me to go. As it turns out, it is the room in the top leftmost corner, really. Yep, so just head over to the left here. Yeah. Now then, in order to properly get the meat from this, there we go. Alright, now put your axe back on, Jonathan. Do not be parted from this axe unless I find something that somehow has even bigger attack power. See? You don't need anything else with something like that. Still, between the amount of days in between when I last streamed and now, combined with some of the just the looking up stuff about this game so that I wouldn't miss anything important, I do feel plenty refreshed. Still been busy with like other stuff that I've done like in my free time though. Let's see, because I recently gotten like I mentioned before, I got my RGB modded N64 from like a Japanese auction, but I did not have, but I still needed to wait on some tools to like open it up properly again, which I finally did. Got like the cartridge tab switched out for like a region-free one, and even double-checked the motherboard itself to see what kind of RGB mod that was on there, which like yeah, as expected from that, even just from looking at the serial number on the outside, it's clearly just like the basic RGB amp. Nothing that's like the like any of the advanced kits that are out there and can be used on like all models of the system. And so like looking at that and the motherboard's like specific numbers and the amp itself, I'm pretty sure I'll more than likely be able to use like a C-Sync SCART cable whenever that day comes. Because it won't just be the SCART cable I need to get, it's also like the SCART to component converter I'm going to need if I ever want to use it on this TV. And what else? Oh yeah, like a friend of mine from work, who's similarly been into a lot of retro game related stuff like I have. He had a while ago gotten like a lot of PS2 controllers, similarly off of like a Yahoo auction, just like a whole bunch of DualShock 2s in varying condition, and was basically took it on himself to just try out fixing them, see. Like use swapping around different parts and like fixing them up, And he gave me one controller that was like the result of that, which is, from what he described, arguably like the best of the ones that he had. And which is good because I've been using like an aftermarket controller for like just for temporary purposes. I'd still been wanting to get like a DualShock 2 proper again that like has all the major functions again, because I have two that are varying levels of busted. Like one of them has a problem where the L2 and R2 buttons will occasionally get stuck, and also the rumble no longer works. And then the other one that I have was like one that was like technically I think it was like new old stock, except for whatever reason something happened with it just a few months after with barely any activity used on it. The left analog stick just stopped registering up and down, like, Y-axis inputs, except if I was holding the stick in, like if I was clicking to do L3, which is annoying to do constantly. Fortunately, this one that the friend gave me basically does, like, everything works about as well as I'd hope. The only thing that is took a bit of getting used to was the face buttons with their pressure sensitivity. Like, I noticed just kind of booting up like Zone of the Enders 2 again, because I know that just like any Koji Pro game from the PS2, like Kojima was real big on using like pressure sensitive buttons for everything. And like it seemed that I had to push extra hard to like get like the maximum value for the pressure sensitivity, but not too much to the point where like the minimum amount I needed to press for a button to even register as being pressed, like that was still fine. Oh yeah, it didn't even go out here. Oh, there's no secret down here. What a shame. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, it's pulling up like the full completed map as like just to get a figure out what I needed, where I needed to go next. Because it's on the east side of this area that I'll find the room that is necessary for one of the quests. Oh, come on. Ghosts, please, will you just stop? Jonathan, please, just stay still so I can hit you. There we go! Cool. Well, it's not what I was looking for, but it's still good. More stuff to collect. Which is definitely fun. Oh, yeah, and I also need to just heal right now. Pretty sure I need to head down first, I think. Because there are two things I'm pretty sure we can get. One is obviously the rune that we need to go to for this ghost killing quest. And then the other is a spell for Charlotte that's actually like important for getting us on track to the best ending. Oh wait, no, okay. Now I'm remembering. Yeah, it's like this is one where it's like I need like a morph specifically in order to do it. So no, we're just gonna have to... I'm gonna make a detour back to, like, this bottommost warp point. Oh, jeez. What was I doing? Okay. Just keep chopping at the head. We got him. Thank God for strength buffs. Yeah. Hold on, let me... Yeah, I'm actually gonna go to the topmost one. Uppermost portion, rightmost room. Okay. Yeah, let's save before this. Hopefully this is the room according to like what the quest outlined. Where it's just ghosts. Nope, so clearly not that, but I think it is still like on this side of the pyramid. Oh. Oh, no, that's still a bunch of other enemies. Oh, this looks like it, okay. Yeah, Jonathan's axe is doing pretty well for dealing with these. Like, I'm finally able to start one-hitting them. That's good. So yeah, we just kill ghosts until the big one shows up. Glamorous pumps. Okay. And the charm necklace. That said, I also don't think it mentioned specifically how many ghosts need to be killed in this room before the actual big one shows up. Oh! Oh no, that was just a item drop. Oh shit! Hey buddy! I didn't see you there. Got it! Okay, nice. We're done. We can leave here for now until we need to come back for that specific spell. Oh, that's a relief. So yeah, like, the only one that's, like, left, by the looks of things, is the, as far as, like, quests that I have, is the one where I have to get cursed and then come back to wind, which I feel like there's a very specific route that, like, I'm just not really able to access at the moment, so I'm leaving it be. We don't need it. Not now. At the very least, I hope that, like, by either turning in these quests or going straight into the next portrait, which is where we last left off, then I hope that that we'll actually get a bit more stuff to work with. think the warp room was... Oh yeah, it was down at the bottom. My mistake. Alright, Wind, what's my reward? Give it to me, man.
You're back. Well done.
Yes, you've learned the Bible.
You're back.
Okay, yeah, so there is no new quests yet.
I'll make you a deal. Thank you.
Yeah, just one extra save right here. I should actually quickly look through, like, the stuff that I got currently, because... Oh, yeah, that's right, I did get the 2 charm necklaces. Yeah. Yeah, really not feeling anything else with these. Yeah, and I've already got the hero's cape equipped there. Yeah, oh, yeah, we're not gonna change anything with our current equipment. It's fine enough as it is. Let's... Okay. Off to here. Ah. There we go. Okay, Nation of Fools, here we come. Left or right? I'll take right. Unless... Oh, no, the way up was through there. Like, I could barely tell that that was even an opening. Okay. So far, no real trouble. Nothing the axe can't really solve. Yeah, get that warp room registered. Yeah, this is definitely quite the map as far as like the layout. Like it's just one big circle. I mean, credit where credit's due. At least it feels like with these like portrait areas, it allowed. I'm guessing like it allowed the map designers of these Igavanias to just kind of flex in some different ways, you know? Wait, hold on. Was that a save? Oh, yeah, it was. I didn't even go in there. Yeah, because, like, when you're no longer having your level design ideas confined to the idea of one single consistent castle, like, you can kind of go nuts with whatever you want, I suppose. Though with how this setup is designed, it's definitely a lot of jumping around. And I do know already about like the darker versions of these areas if you like come here like as part of the getting the best ending. And I know that they can be quite hellish.
I see you.
Let's play! Let's play!
Yeah, now this is like, look at that. That is just getting real screwy right here. A dancer's blouse. What do you think? Slightly less mine, but more defense is good and a little extra luck. And that's the Silk Hat. I do wonder if during the design phase of this area, the Nation of Fools, I do wonder if the initial idea was born out of like the designers wanting to do something with the map where it's like you could end up walking along like the walls and ceilings like these enemies are. Like if you were to like loop around on this map because of it being in a ring shape, like did they want it so that you could have just like kept going to the left or right and like the map itself would physically rotate? I wouldn't be surprised if that was something they wanted to try, but probably for like time and budget and just leveraging what technical skills the Castlevania team already had back then, they probably went with this idea instead. Okay. Whoa. Oh, come on. I do think this is the annoying part about this, where I feel like your double jump timing when you're trying to go through these open doorways in the ceiling just fucks you up so much. Ugh. Yo, Gags, glad to see you made it. We're in Clown Central now. Got some HP max, nice. Okay. Oh. Oh, that's rude. Still, with how they kind of decided to go about designing this map, I mean, I can give credit. It is at least definitely requiring a lot more interesting platforming than I feel most rooms in any of these Igavanias have typically gone for, you know? Because it's like you're having to deal with like the platforms you go on, as well as like the directions enemies are coming from, because they can be on the floor, walls, and ceilings. I mean, like those tightrope dancers, like even take advantage of like of their own weird gravity in a way that's like kind of neat to work around, with them shooting out of the cannons onto the tightropes. Sweet free money. Okay. Yeah, we're... Wait, is that it? Seriously? Oh, wait, no, that's just the doorway. Okay. Got a tonic. Just keep heading down because I'm pretty sure that there is some kind of goodie. Capelia. Ooh, there is. MP max up. Thank you very much. Okay, now we're continuing back up as part of the loop. That said, a whole lot of just, like, single square rooms in this that really have a whole lot of nothing going on, I'm noticing. But for big rooms like these, like, that's at least one thing where, like, it's allowing the platforming of these Igavanias to shine a bit more. Okay. I'm definitely doing what I can to be a lot more thorough with the map exploration than I was compared to the first two zones. There's a lot of just trying to rush to the boss rooms and get them over with. Oh, oh no. Oh. Oh, that's real bad. Oh, God. That really was a bad spot. Holy shit. But yeah, I think there's nothing else from there, so we can just keep heading to the side. Yeah, and see, look at that. They're on the ceiling below me, so they're now trying to, like, down thrust upwards to get me. Like, that's a cool way of, like, reusing, like, these classic Castlevania enemies. It's pretty solid. Oh. Okay, that way is blocked. Never mind. Jeez, now this is where it just looks real weird because we're completely upside down. Secret room, reveal yourself. A touch and pop. Popular candy from a few years ago. Yeah, I guess it would be old-timey candy. This is 1944 after all. Yeah, we're just gonna keep heading this way. Jump over that pit because we're not ready to face Legion yet. I want to make sure I have maximized all of my map exploration while still getting the necessary XP. Ow. Huh. Still annoying around this when you get to these parts of the games where it's like you feel like you should be strong enough to just one-shot these things, but like with a big slow weapon like this, two-shottings is like that's like the extra time taken will always end up costing you in some way, unless it's on an enemy where it's grounded and stationary so you can just double hit. Wait, hold on. Just... Okay, I misread part of, like, what the map was supposed to be. I thought that would loop around again, like, to the right, but no, I gotta... Yeah, just gotta go back down again, because there's just a single room that's a dead end, and it's more than likely got at least some sort of goodie with it. There. Yep, there is. I knew it. And it's an MP max up. Because for Charlotte, we can't have enough MP. We can always have more. Now we go back up and continue to loop back to the 9 o'clock position. Oh my god, that's a lot of flea men. Oh, then it's not just a lot of flea men, it's a lot of flea men that all have their gravity reversed. Oh, this is... Oh yeah, this is hell. Come on, you freaks. Yeah, we'll just deal with this. Oh my god. These stupid things, man. Yeah, forget you. Oh no. Okay, some corn soup. Yeah, this upside down part of the area is just such a nightmare already. Oh, wow. I can see how this would very easily end up being like the worst environment for any person that plays this game. Just absolute insanity. Down again. And hey, since we've hit the warp rooms and all that, we can still use that to get back to the topmost area. And work our way down to the boss. Long spear. Nice. Okay, those were just two alternate routes. Oh, whatever. Who cares about that dragon? Oh god, the fleamen are still here! A moon brooch. Okay then. How does this vertical shaft look by comparison? Oh, it's just more the Coppelias. Oh, come on. I am just missing all of my hits. This is embarrassing. Yeah, that's all filled in. Honestly, I feel like I am making a good decision by just filling out the vast majority of this map as early as I can, because I barely want to spend any more time in it already. Like, cool gimmick part of it's worn off. Now we're at the part where I am just like, oh, jeez, what a pain to get around. Oh, well, getting rid of that group was fairly smooth. Oh, man. Ugh. Oh my goodness. What the hell? Ugh. Okay, just catching my bearings. Okay. So just one lone room at the top. With more fleamen on the way. Also, I'm constantly checking the OBS feeds to make sure that, like, my noise canceller is actually doing what it's supposed to, because I'm leaving the window open to try and keep things aired out, and that obviously means higher chance of just hearing, like, passing cars and sirens and other shit. So hopefully that's not getting picked up on anything. Okay, now we just need to do this bottom left quadrant and we can go back to the top. Fight the boss, fight Legion, and then get out of here. At least until a quest demands we come back here for some reason. Yeah, just tank all that damage, Jonathan. It's alright. Now we go up. Okay. Oh, come on. Stupid slime. Oh. Okay then, battle jacket. That might... Hopefully that's something that's good for Jonathan. No, it's not. Tuxedo coat's still better. Oh well.
I see you.
Got it. Grenade. Oh, hell yeah. Because that's what we need in our vampire hunters. More use of modern weapons. It's like, because if it can still kill monsters just fine, regardless of what its origin is, I'd say that makes it sufficiently holy. Wow, Jonathan's axe is honestly more efficient for this than Raging Fire. I'm surprised. Let's hold out just a bit more until we can get to the save point again. Ooh, level up. Nice. Oh wow, we're already at 20. Nice. Yeah, so far surprisingly, this basically been Johnny's level. He's been the best equipped to deal with everything that these enemies are throwing at us. And now we're back. Wait, hold on. Actually, just so that I'm extra safe, I'm gonna use the save room back in the castle to heal up. Thank you, trio of gunmen, for not turning around. Oh wait, that wasn't even the save point. What was I doing? Oh, oh, whatever. At least it didn't kill us. There, now we can go back in, warp to the top, work our way down to like the final save and warp point in Nation of Fools, and take on Legion. A boss room that actually has straight up like 4 different entrances, but I think only the top one's designed to actually have a warp point and save room. Which is more practical, really. I definitely don't want to be doing any sort of like lengthy run back for this. Ah. You know, I think I got a bit of a suspicion as far as, like, my progress with this. Man, I can't believe I literally just have, like, one blank square in, like, the top, like, in the northeast room. There's the big square, like, down in the center bottom. Well, but it's fine. Let's just go to the top. Not to loop back down. But yeah, I got a feeling that like with all the stuff that this game has and the fact that I feel a lot more compelled to try and dig in a bit more than with the critical path, like I was in comparison to Dawn of Sorrow, I'm thinking I might end up wanting to like go as far as I can on some of the optional stuff within reason. To the point that I'm pretty sure it's gonna take more than like at least 4 parts to complete this. Oh wow, the slowdown from the emulator. I have no idea what that was. Ooh, critical arts. Glad we went this way. No, actually, we don't need to warp that way. We just need to go back and save proper. And then we go in and fight one of the cooler bosses in Castlevania. Ah. Legion! At least they're only dropping down and not sideways. Let's just keep it doing it this way. Oh. Oh, that works even better because it's double connecting. Nice. Oh, jeez. Big ol' laser right there. Hello. Let's at least do what we can to, like, whittle this down further. And then pop a holy lightning or 2. Oh, God. Oh, that laser hurts. Oh, dear. You know, fine. Holy lightning right now. Oh, God, that still took so much health. There we go. Okay. Can't reach that, though. Fine. Holy lightning again. Wow. Okay. Oh, okay. That's... I think that's a lot better now, but now it's just a matter of making sure that all of my... Oh, wait, no. This is actually the perfect time for Ice Needle. Give it its comeback. Because we're gonna need more range now. Yeah! Help that gross monstrosity. Ow. Knocked me off. Ow. I think it's becoming a bit more wise to my ways. Ow. Okay, final phase it is. Oh, but this is kind of bad, because I gotta do all this. Oh. And I got no more health items. Oh, God. Come on, kill it. Okay. Yeah, we got him! Woo! That got real tense near the end. Ah. That was a cool Legion fight, honestly. I think I might actually like it a bit more than Arya's rendition with the whole, like, circling around thing, you know? Like, with the square in the center. And it basically having to chase after you. That was cool. Though I should also double check through here, like, what all these extra paths are like, and oh wow. Like, vertically flying Medusa heads. That is like an affront to God. Like a real one. Admittedly more than, I guess, what the whole point of, like, these kind of creatures are in this universe. But, like... No. Just no. These things were never meant to fly this way. No. I'm calling bullshit on this. This is not cool. Not cool, man. Gonna check the leftmost hallway to fill that out. And then take the one down. Flying armor. Okay, let's go. Fill this in. Good, we can go back. So even with strength boost, it's still like 4 connected hits that I need with the old axe. Okay. That's whatever. Now we can leave. Spaghetti. Lovely. And what's in here? Pasta carbonara. Okay. More healing items to eventually waste. Yeah, solid boss for like an otherwise kind of maddening level to navigate through. Regardless of it, like, being kind of cool initially. Because they get to a point where they're clearly just doing things now to drive you mad. Which I guess mission accomplished. Partially. God, I can only imagine how much worse this will feel to actually play through when we get to the dark versions. Ugh. So we got a cog now. And I know that's gonna be necessary for us to get closer to like where the clock tower would be or something like that. Because we still got more bosses to get through. Or chances are we're still probably going to have to go through one more portrait before we start dealing with any of the other bosses in the castle. Including the one where your save files can straight up get, like, softlocked and corrupted if you skip through the dialogue at a very specific moment. Yeah, I wonder what's up here, actually. Okay. Man, this tune is just so catchy. No wonder it got included in Smash Bros. Among all the other fantastic pieces of music. Anything good up here? A sequined dress. Okay. Nah. We'll still hold on to it, though. Oh. Oh, that's not even a way for us to go through. Shoot. Alright, fine. Let's just head back. We'll recoup over at Winds to see if there's any new quests, get stuff from Vincent from the shop. Now I'm trying to look back over the map to make sure, like, what I possibly could have ended up missing. I guess I could, like, try again, like, at the Great Stairway Warp and go through that. Yeah, I think that might actually make more sense. Maybe the cog something that will go there and open the way. Steady progress. That's what we're all about here.
You're back.
Art of the Zephyr.
I'm counting on
The statue's tear. Find the statue's tear buried under the rubble and bring it here.
Care to try? This is your training.
Jonathan, see you enter this command. Up, back, forward, down.
Care to try? I'm counting on you.
Poison sword, bring me moldy bread, Amanita, and the long sword.
Care to try? I'm counting on you.
Oh! Hold on. I'm trying to recreate that. Oh, man. Okay, well at least I got those two out of the way. That worked consistently that time. The martial art though, like some reason just could not get that. Rocket slash. Wait, what the hell's a rocket slash? Hold on. Oh yeah, and I still never did anything with that critical art. Oh yeah, that's right. There's still all these like skill things that you can get, like if you end up using these like different like either sub-weapons or spells X amount of times. Yeah, although I guess it's mostly just for the sub-weapons. There's no mastery needed for like the spells. Okay. Conk from the clock tower. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to go in that direction.
I'll make you a deal.
Done. Anything else? No.
Thank you.
Let's actually look through some of these quests just to see what all actually needs to be done now. Okay, so there's... Yeah, so the ones I feel that can be done right now is like the statues tier, which we'll see what that does. Okay. Yeah, okay, bottom left most portion of Nation of Fools, so... Alright, I guess one more trip over there, why not? Might as well do this just because I know, like... I don't necessarily need to do every single quest that Wind has for me, but I'm pretty sure there's, like, a specific one I need to get near the end where it is, like, you have to... get X percentage of like map completion, so then you can then unlock a bonus dungeon area that's got a really good thing at the bottom. So yeah, for a lot of these that have to do with like location specific ones, you absolutely bet I'm gonna do them all. As for ones that might require getting certain status effects or possibly, like, getting items together, those are probably going to be, like, less of a priority. They'll definitely come up a bit later, though, when we clearly have gotten all of those things over time. Okay. There's the statue. Got it. Cool. Now we can leave this nightmare zone again. Those slimes are very rude. Oh wait, yeah, I just need to go out of the portrait. I don't need to head to a warp room. Cool. Now we'll try again at the Great Stairway and see if that's where the cog goes. Just warp here and go back to the right. Because there was a hallway that I could not proceed all the way down, and I'm already forgetting from last time what that thing even was that stopped me. Oh god. Glacia Labolas. Quite the name. Wait, so is that not it? Then what the hell am I missing? Ugh. Like, is there really something that like I'm missing with like those push, interactables? Something's up that I'm just missing the point of. Ugh. God damn it! Hold on, I'm looking something up. Once again. Huh. That's weird. Now I'm just gonna check that again. Oh, I completely forgot that this was even a thing. Like, there can't be like a skill or something that's like designed specifically for like actually pushing something that heavy. Because by all accounts, just quickly glancing like at a walkthrough, like, yeah, that absolutely is.
Jonathan.
Oh man.
Charlotte. Jonathan.
What the hell am I missing? This is real embarrassing. Oh, okay. Oh god damn it, this is of all the luck. Either I am missing one of these items that are supposed to increase my strength, or both. Yeah, I got push cube. Okay. Oh, god damn it. That's what it is. I'm completely missing something that was like from Sandy Hayes. Oh my. How could it be this goddamn easy to like miss this stuff? Yeah, this is absolutely just gonna take so much longer to get through this game now. Oh, hey, Wrath, it's been a while. Kinda caught me at, like, the... yeah, it definitely has. Though you caught me at, like, the most inopportune time as I realized that I am completely missing a key item that I need in order to make fucking progress. Turns out there's not one, but 2 relics you need for, like, pushing stuff that you need at once. Ugh. Okay, but we're gonna try this again. Look through this goddamn desert one last time. So, like, it should be... I would assume that, like, these strength gloves or whatever they're supposed to be are likely very shortly after you beat the boss of this area. Is there something here? Ugh. Yeah, I'm still trying to look all over the place. Ugh. Please let this be it. Just keep double checking things. So not this room? What the? Oh my god, that's where it was! Ugh. I am so mad at myself. All because I did not think to loop back around the normal way, because when I beat the boss of this area, I went straight back to the warp room to get out of here as soon as possible. That is... oh, that is real bad. Oh. Yeah, this was embarrassing. Alright, now let's just get out of here. Back to this stupid castle. Oh wait, no, I should just use the save room to heal up while I'm here. Well, now with that detour out of the way, hopefully things can get back on track. Man, I feel like such an idiot. Really Camisole. Probably not anything that's worth equipping right now compared to my current gear. Whatever. Yeah, just all the... And like that's the sort of thing where like I went through Sandy Haze during the last stream. I went 3 whole days not realizing that I completely missed a key item that entire time. God, that's so terrible. Yeah. Yeah, I guess it happens. It's just kind of weird because I feel like I've not really had any moments like that with the past few Castlevania games that I've gone through. Am I liking this so far? I'm definitely liking it more than Aria. Like, at least like on the conceptual level, you know? Like having 2 playable characters is like an extension of that doppelganger soul that they had in Dawn of Sorrow. And I'm after 2 games worth of it, I'm glad to kind of be away from Castlevania games having the whole soul system with like that whole RNG based collection thing. Plus, it is always fun to just kind of go back when going through this game, just getting assaulted constantly with this. Oh, I'm pretty sure, like, I do recall that being the case from the brief time I spent with Bloodstained. It very much, like the thing that was most notable to me was the thing I'd always heard about from Aria, which was the Soul Collection. Yeah, it's just like at least with Dawn, I think by the time I got tired of it was mainly because the introduction of like merging souls with weapons kind of upset. I felt like the balance that they had back in Aria, where you just collected them for the sake of getting abilities, because I felt like I was wanting to get certain souls not just to like add more special moves to my character. I just wanted it to like upgrade my greatsword to the next level. Okay. Oh, jeez. Yeah, Nocturne is pretty solid at RNG, and just like collecting all that stuff. It's like not really frustrating in the least, especially since it does with Cathedral of Shadows and all that. It gives you the tools necessary to like properly bend things to your will. Why do I keep jumping up during that? Yeah, I think it's just like part of the reputation also came from how like in the PS2 versions of Nocturne back then, it was like you didn't have kind of like you don't have like some of the like quality of life stuff with Cathedral of Shadows in later games where like you can manually select the skills. There was still some amount of like randomness as far as like rolling which skill your fused demon is going to end up with. But even then, that was still manageable back then. kind of further proving that, yeah, quality of life improvements are nice, but it hardly is the thing that ever makes or breaks a game. All I ever heard about was Matador. Yeah, that was everyone. Like when you have a game that, like, highlights specifically that there will be bosses specifically designed to stomp you into the ground if you do not play specifically by its rules. Yeah, that's absolutely gonna stick with a lot of people. Solid memes, though, honestly. Ah. Yeah, that's how you know that, like, you're doing a Shin Megami Tensei game properly. You get wrecked on the first attempt, you learn what happens, and then you finally show them who's boss. That's exactly it. Yeah, it's like the idea of using buffs and debuffs always felt like an optional thing that's really only ever needed by people that want to, like, physically break the game apart. In Shin Megami Tensei, it's more like you do that not to break it apart, you do it to survive. Oh, nice. Wow. Did all that holding a conversation, and I did not game over once. Used a lot of health items, though, but that's fine. Yeah. Yeah, those are very good comparisons. Also, wow, like that redraw of her locket to show the daughters and, like, their father looks way better with this hack of portrait to give it more dignified looking artwork instead of anime characters. How many Igavanias do I have left? It's this and Order of Ecclesia. Like, the main goal was for getting through, like, the GBA and DS ones, because I'd already played Symphony in my own time, like, just to kind of understand what that was, but I never really touched any of the other, like, handheld Castlevanias that were, like, taking after what Symphony had started, you know? The thing I know at the very least about Ecclesia is that it definitely feels like it doubles down a lot more on what this game is, like, trying to, what it's trying to experiment with, where you have, where, like, the, what I'm trying to say, like, the different areas you go to that are basically, like, not part of the same interconnected castle. Like, it definitely felt like they were trying to go back to something like that. Okay. Oh no. Okay, I completely forgot. This is a thing. These weird co-op puzzles. Oh, yeah, like the designs that I've seen of Shinoa are pretty cool, so, like, that's kind of a shame. Okay, so Jonathan crouches, then Charlotte, then jump. Oh, wait, what? Charlotte, why did you get off that? Oh my god, this is gonna take me a while. Again! What were you doing? Oh my... Oh, hold on a second. Fine, I'll tell you to stay. Just... Ugh. Okay, this is real... Like, whichever character I switch back to, they automatically warp back away from where they're supposed to back to where I am, and that's, like, completely breaking this entire puzzle. Oh, wow, that's only it. Oh, thank God it was only 3 obstacles. God knows how much more painful that would be otherwise. I'm actually gonna check something. I think there's supposed to be like a, Is there? Ah, knew it! Okay. There is a secret room up here. Okay, hold on a second. Slick boots, nice. Boost to enhance the sliding ability. Yeah, but it's worse defense, so never mind. I've been sticking pretty rigidly with my loadout overall. Like, Jonathan is just whatever gives me the most numbers and this axe. With Charlotte, it's whatever gives her the most numbers and is either Raging Fire or Ice Needles. Because those are the best ones I've had. A halberd. Well, it's the same attack power, but nah. I still like the overhead swing the most. And there is another secret room. Ah, got it. Viking helmet. Oh yeah, that's an overall positive on stat increases. We're good. Cool. Just keep riding to the top. Oh wait, hold on. Is there like a... Huh. I guess maybe it's the map's just listing it in, like, in the... Oh, they are swapped around. Okay. For some reason I thought the save room was going to be on top. Anyway, let's go talk to Wynn, because his face is in this little pendant, and I'm like, hey, what's up with that? When did you two... when did you get yourself a pair of, like, Gothic Lolita twins? I still cannot get over how immaculate looking Wind looks with this hack, with like the redrawn portraits. He's so handsome, yet just an intense stare at the same time. Oh yeah, not just Wind, it's obviously Eric Lecard. Don't ask questions. Don't ask why his design is completely different from literally any other interpretation of him. be it in Bloodlines or the other one. Yeah, Eric's in this, which I guess, like, if you were to think of it in hindsight, kind of makes sense considering we're playing as Jonathan Morris Jr., I guess, the son of the late John Morris. And yeah, those Lolitas, those gothic girls, were actually his daughters. But the main vampire dude, Browner, took them for himself because he's evil like that. Yeah, Bloodlines has got some cool stuff to it. Playing as Eric is definitely, like, fun in that game as, like, an alternative that doesn't feel like it turns the game into an easy mode, not like it does when you play as Maria in Rondo of Blood. You might take it over Rondo. Maybe, just might. They're both pretty top tier, you know? Yep, that is this character's existence in a nutshell. Charlotte's the real hero. Oh, you might take... Oh, like, okay, Super Castlevania 4 over Rondo. That's interesting. Yeah. Emily, I first saw the initials, and I was like, what does Soul Calibur have to do with this? Because there was never a Castlevania that was straight up numbered 5. But yeah, I get what you mean. And yeah, all this exposition right here saying, hey, anyone who uses the vampire killer and isn't a Belmont is gonna have their life expectancy, like, cut in half or more, which is what happened to John Morris. I do like just the setup of this game and, like, the characters involved as far as how it goes factors into Iga's timeline that he had devised. You know, because it's like him doing a game that basically follows up on after Bloodlines. You know, both of these games taking place in the early 20th century. Like, that's cool. Oh yeah, like, yeah, 4 was... I have an easy time believing that was the case because, yeah, like, Nintendo nostalgia, especially in the early days of the internet, was so overpowering in all manner of critiques. Ah, yes, and here we go, going right back to the awesome event in the timeline that we are never going to get because fuck Konami. We're still never going to get our Castlevania 1999 game. Maybe a slim chance in hell of that happening in the Netflix series, but that's depending on whether or not they can still keep getting the money to do like another 3 or 4 seasons. Just to retell everything that's necessary to lead up to it. Yeah, exactly. It's just really crazy just to look back and see just how much slant was put towards, like talking up so much from, like, one platform, or at least, like, one particular era, when there are so many other things that, like, had a lot of validity.
You're back.
Okay.
Excellent.
Okay, learned holy water. Ooh.
I'm counting on you.
Oh wow, there's a quest that we can immediately turn in after this. Because, funny enough, like during the last stream, I managed to actually get all 3 of the nun apparel items for Charlotte. Go reduce your MP, then come back.
I'm counting on you.
Come back when the last 3 digits of your money are
This
777.
is your training.
I don't know for sure if I would necessarily go that far. I feel like even in like this the circles I was in, and like I still felt like even back then, like the popular consensus for systems from that generation was still the PlayStation 1. If anything, it's more like even far back then there still was not as many people that was truly aware that the Saturn was actually more legit than people gave it credit for. Oh, it's YouTuber specifically? Yeah, I guess. To be fair, I never really, like... Even then, I still never really noticed those videos coming along my timeline anyway. Okay.
Charlotte!
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. That said, a lot of the random shit that I would just watch on YouTube wasn't even like those sort of like essays or lists or whatever of some YouTuber's opinion. It was always more just like, you know, just look up some video game music or like just raw gameplay of something for like a walkthrough, you know?
You're back.
There we go. Maximum MP increased.
Excellent.
Oh yeah, we just knocked out 2 mental training quests like in a row there. That was dope.
Excellent.
And then we learned heal. Nice. Oh yeah, you can't forget the bootleg anime episode watching on YouTube. Back when you had to watch each episode in thirds. That's how I watched Ava. That's how I experienced that. That was definitely a time. Okay, so
I'll make you a deal.
oh. Yeah, if anything, like the shonen of the day was like enough to like it didn't curse me to the same way it did you and everyone else, where I felt I still had to watch it. It was more like, no, I don't need any of this. Dragon Ball was like the only exception I could make for this, and even then, that was back when that was still pre-Dragon Ball Kai, when all you had for the anime was just way too much filler and like the worst pacing. Oh, you did it through like the... Okay. Still, point still stands. Anime or manga, there's always better options than just whatever the current like Shonen Jump like garbage food is. I mean, that's basically what it is. Like, literally, like any major shonen series. Like Chainsaw Man. Yeah, exactly. I still need to... Yeah. I still need to get around to it, but it's weird. Like, for as much... like, Manga Dex has managed to kind of get back online for the most part. It's still making some improvements to their infrastructure, but I've still... Even with them having come back, I've still not gone back to that point where I feel like I can more consistently read manga as a habit. And right now, it's like I'm more just focused... yeah, being the FF14 guy with Chainsaw Man. That's a good one. I mean, I feel like I already can tell that it would be something I enjoy. It's just that right now, like, my main focus isn't even, like, on an anime specifically. Not anime, I mean on a manga specifically. It's like, I am actually focused on a specific anime right now, and that is Getter Robo Arc. Because that started airing the beginning of this month. And I am absolutely digging it. That's it. Yeah, that is an interesting way of putting it. Still, I've been having a good time watching the new Getter Robo anime. There's actually one thing where like I had quickly reread on the original manga itself leading up to it, because so much about Arc for me, like that specific era of Getter Robo, is that the manga never got a proper conclusion because the creator Ken Ishikawa had passed away before he could. And that was like 15 years ago when that happened. So and with like the focus that's being put on by like actually doing a faithful adaptation of Ken Ishikawa's original manga work, and having it be like hold on, what am I trying to think? Having it actually be based on that, but choosing Arc of all things. I feel like I'm prepared for it to not turn out this way, but I am desperately hoping that the reason they're doing it is because that the person working on that might possibly has an idea of what the original ending could have been if Ken was still alive and able to finish it. Because again, it's been 15 years, and people that have done work on like on Getter Robo anime like in the past couple decades, let alone any Go Nagai series, is like they've been consistent, at least in terms of the people that work on it. You know, like the director of the current anime is the same one who directed Getter Robo Armageddon, Shin vs. Neo, and New Getter Robo. Yeah, well, I mean, like, even before this, it was like, the main thing I'd always wanted was actually, like, a faithful adaptation of, like, the manga's saga, you know? Like, not just the arc, which is what we currently have, but it's like, I actually wanted to have, like, original Getter Robo, followed up with G, then Go, and Shin Getter Robo. But even then, I still feel like it's... Yeah, and, like, the Berserk comparison I feel is apt, at least in the context of because of that news happening this year with Miura's passing, is like, yeah, it would be too soon to, I feel, want that now. But with Getter Robo, it's been 15 years. And when like the adaptation is being done by the same person who has been so, like, the director who has been so intrinsically tied to the series' legacy in terms of adapting it to anime. Oh god, I just completely... Hold on. I need to pay more attention to the money I'm getting out of this, because this dumb quest of you need to come back to Wind once you have a total of like when like the last 3 digits of your money are 777. But yeah, it's like, yeah, Berserk is like wanting like a definitive ending to that right now would be too soon, at least not until I feel like, because Miura has had, you know, like assistants and editors and all that, and people, and like admittedly they've been ones that have actually been treated fairly well, all things considered, as far as like assistants to his work. That, you know, if maybe 10 or 20 years in the future, maybe something could come of that. But at least now with Getter Robo, with 15 years that have passed, I feel like the time is now. It's the time is more than enough right, I feel, for someone that is as close to familiar as you can get with Ishikawa's legacy to finally make good on it. Because outside of that, there have been like other like manga like reboots or like reimaginings of Get a Robo done by other done by other creators, and they've been all like of varying qualities, you know. I'm still excited to see, though. Best case scenario, though, at the very minimum, I feel that like having a new Get a Robo right now is good on the basis that we get new songs from Jam Project. That's really the end result.
Make you a deal.
Yeah, it's like... Okay, hold on. Is there anything I could sell that would... Okay, so I just need... Hold on. Actually, oh, shoot. Oh, this math I'm doing in my head. Right, I just get one more anti-venom. Now I need something that can give me 30. Oh, I just saw it. Velvet Ribbon, fine, a worthy sacrifice. There, got it. Okay, I did your stupid challenge, Eric.
Excellent.
Luck boost, cool, okay. Ugh. Wait, no, I didn't want to go back to the City of Haze. What was I doing? Oh god, oh crap. Ah. Yeah, Devilman Crybaby was so good. Like, as far as reimagining goes, like, it was so spot on. And yeah, like, there's definitely like enough old charm with like the old OVAs. And the manga was good. I still need to read some of the other manga that came out like in the years after, like Devilman Grimoire. I think that's just the one blind spot I have that I've not really corrected. I think the one thing that can still easily be said about a lot of things from, like, Go Nagai series and, really just, like, anything from Dynamic Pro, I feel like they've been, because of just how Legacy, just how inherently Legacy his works are, considering they date back to the 70s, that they do a good job of, like, constantly getting the right people with the right amount of respect to do it, and not ones that'll like just get on it to like take it in their own weird direction just because they were fans of the thing before, like, which is what I always feel is the case with Gundam. And here we are, finally, the fourth area of this game, this fourth painting. Oh wow, that's cool. All those crows going away. Summon a frog, cool. Not sure how useful that will be, but whatever. That's honestly amazing. Oh, God. Oh, wow. Okay, these things are not screwing around. Oh, God, did I even remember the save? Yeah, I think I did, actually. Yes, I did. Oh, God. Yeah. Yeah, I get that. I probably should have been more prepared, but I don't know. Oh. But yeah, thanks for stopping by, man. I mean, if you're back later after the coffee, that's cool too. I'm at least gonna see about like getting through like that fourth area, finish the boss, and then I'll call it quits for the night. Okay, now we can focus. Now let's just go back to Raging Fire. Why not? That is still such a cool effect. Like all the flock of birds bunched together, making it look like it's the tree, the leaves on the tree, but then they fly away after getting spooked, and it reveals a dead tree underneath. Ow. You son of a... Jeez, man! Wow. Okay. That is still nuts and... Oh, I really should have, after I finished that quest, I should have stocked back up on health items, man. So easy for me to lose track of important things to do. That's it, and I'm still weirdly impressed with how all like the 3D in the background works, and just like it gels really nicely with the whole with the sprite work. Like you stay still and look at the image in question, you wouldn't even think that those were polygons, at least like not without closer inspection and all that. But yeah, things are a lot tougher here overall, which is to be expected, I suppose. Whole lot of bugs here. Okay, that hive is down. Yeah. All these bugs must die. Oh, God. Oh my God, this is not looking good. Oh, no, that was not even the right thing. Why did I think that would do anything? Tristan and Isolde. Okay. And oh man, the save point wasn't even on this side. That's not good. Has to be very... Wait, hold on. Don't I have a heal spell or something? Yeah, I do. Wait, what? What is wrong?
Jonathan! Charlotte!
Are you kidding? It's not something that I can cast on myself. That's lame. Just get through here, please. Oh, come on! Ugh. Yep, this is still a noticeably huge difficulty spike. Man, Aria really was just an easier game overall in the grand scheme of things. Like, it's great, but man, I really did not have any amount of troubles as I felt I was starting to have in Dawn of Sorrow, and especially now. Like, it's insane.
I'll make you a deal.
Fine.
Thank you.
There we go. 2 high potions and stacked out on regular ones. So we'll go with this.
Charlotte! Jonathan!
Alright. Take 3 of this whole section. Let's try not and completely ruin ourselves. In fact, I'm not even going to go back through that dead end that I went through before. Because right now I feel I need... Oh god, that still hurts. Yeah, I might need to stick with Charlotte for the time being. But I think there's still something good in here. Oh, just moldy bread. Not really worth anyone's time. Yeah, Jonathan can just take the bench for right now. This is fine. Well, Cotton Apron. Oof. There. Save point there. Now we're just gonna keep heading to the right. Oh my god, those birds. Okay, yeah, you could get a few hits in, Jonathan. That's fine. Yeah, gotta be preemptively ready for those birds. Ugh. Getting cursed sucks, but I mean, hey, on the plus side, at least it's not like how it was in Circle of the Moon. Like, the worst curse effect imaginable, where you cannot attack anymore. How absolutely awful. I still cannot believe they would do that. I mean, good thing it wasn't Iga that was, like, directing or producing that one. That was some other group of devs that are clearly at fault. Okay. Yeah, they're dealing a lot of damage. It is not insignificant what is happening. Just keep in right. Well, we're getting all these cards. Like, so we got a Joker, Diamond, and I think that was Club or Spade. Yeah, that was Club. Something tells me there's going to be like a quest that involves having to get these cards, and hopefully by the time it shows up, I will have gotten all of them just by sheer happen chance. Okay. All these zombies, nothing to be worried about. Okay. Another save point, thank God. Yeah, it's interesting, like, this one, more than any of the other levels up to this point, definitely feels the most like it's trying to channel a classic Castlevania level or something. Because I'm not seeing anything that implies a lot of, like, being able to get around anywhere outside of the main intended path. In fact, looking at like the map image that I have on my like on my other monitor, just to kind of give me a sense of what the layout is, it very much feels like it's trying to be as linear as possible. Like, a lot of the branching paths are all to like very short dead ends that might have some bonus stuff, but otherwise, it's basically designed to function as a just go from right to left. Silver leggings. Nice. Oh yeah, let's go back to the sequin dress. Yo, welcome back. Hope you're sufficiently caffeinated. We are currently just beasting on everything with Charlotte. Sipping the shitty Starbucks coffee because they're all out of the good beans. Yeah. Admittedly, I don't drink any sort of coffee, so, but like if I did, I'd probably feel that. Okay. Still, hopefully it'll still won't be too long before we finally get to a stopping point with the stream. Clear out this area. Yeah. Well, desperate times and all that. This is silver plate. Okay. Oh yeah, that's definitely more defense. We'll absolutely give that to Jonathan. Oh my god. It's getting stuck in place there. What the hell, man? Wait, there's something up here. Nah, it was just nothing. Probably a place to grind if you need it. Okay. What else is on my mind lately? I talked about a bit earlier how I was, I got some stuff to like mod my N64 with, open it back up again. As well as another DualShock from a friend of mine. Oh yeah, Raph, since you're here, I guess I could mention this just because I hadn't really took the time to actually mention it in any of the Discords that I've been in because I felt so busy. But one of the games that I'd actually been playing in my off time in between streams, funny enough, was actually some 3D Zeldas. I kind of ended up spontaneously going back through Skyward Sword all over again. And now going back through Wind Waker. Both their original versions. Obviously, I don't have the HD version of Skyward Sword, but not having that was kind of what prompted me as well. Opinion? I mean, like, I think my opinion for Skyward Sword is still largely the same as before, you know? I still like it more than most other people do, for obvious reasons. I do think my opinion is slightly a bit better about it as far as, like, the time it took to complete, just because, like, the main thing with that I ran into is that, like, I basically followed the walkthrough for like 100%, and following it like pretty much to the letter, like, took only about 30 hours to complete, which for some reason ended up being a lot less than I thought it took in my mind. You know? Like, in my head, I always felt like it was something like 50 hours or something, like the same amount of time I remember it taking me for like a playthrough or two of like Twilight Princess. Yeah, like, it's still, like, a game where, like, it's got clear good qualities to it, but it also has very glaring problems. Yeah, like, I was feeling the frustration all over again when I got to, like, near the end of the second act, starting into the third one, where it's, like, there are so many things about, like, the second and third revisits that you could have just easily consolidated it all into, like, just one. Yeah, Lanayru still ended up pretty great, and I still like the Pharaon Woods just fine. Elden Volcano, I think, is still like the weakest of the three zones. That's just kind of how it turns out. Yeah, but even then, like, another thing that I felt had, really, you like the volcano more than the woods? I guess. Well, I mean, like, I think for me, even though I'm not fond of, like, the tadtone collecting, I do like the places you get for, like, doing, like, the swimming, you know, when you get that scale. And yeah, obviously the Ancient Cistern is still really good. It's the best part about like the whole woods area. But the point that I was getting at originally was like when I got to like the very finale, it managed to still get me excited in just the same way as it did when I played through it 10 years ago, in a way where it's like, yeah, for all this game's lows, the ending really did make me feel like it was still worth it in the end. You know, everything from that final dungeon to the boss fights that follow it. Like, you can't take that away.
Jonathan.
Oh, yeah, like the Silent Realm stuff was like, I honestly thought it made enough sense just for Faron Woods the first time, as far for it being like a test of courage, but I feel like they could have come up with something much more fitting for ones that are supposed to be like trials for wisdom and courage. So, I don't know. It's just weird, but yeah. And yeah, like, the motion controls are good. You know? They act, you know, you can't call them bad if you are purposefully, like, not actually trying to follow what it expects from you to do, like, with the amount of precision and accuracy that it wants. See, that's the thing. Even with the bad parts, I'm not really sure if I could even call it, like, the worst of the 3D Zeldas. Because for me, I still dislike Twilight Princess a lot more. If only on the basis that I find possibly the second weakest 3D Zelda. How is Wind Waker? Well, I'm still in the middle of Wind Waker, actually. I just made it to the Earth Temple after several hours of sailing the seas, trying to dig up all the treasure and getting as many like, heart pieces and whatnot. But it's the thing where, like, I'm hoping maybe something changes for better or worse, because before playing both of these games, I felt like my ranking was that Wind Waker and Skyward Sword are actually tied. Yeah. Yeah, I know exactly what you're referring to with that, and yeah, that is kind of frustrating if that's the case. But it's more like, yeah, because that art style is still great. It's got a very specific charm to it that you can't, like, deny. But man, there really does feel like some actual, like, cut fucking corners as far as the progression goes. You know? Like, yeah. And even with the Triforce Hunt, I still feel like the ideal is something that I think that the HD version still did not go all the way with, in that all the things you should have done to get the charts should not have been there. It should have just been the pieces themselves. It's like, okay. It's just the thing is that, yeah, like, after you get the Master Sword, it does feel like there really is a lot less unique content that you're having to, like, work through. You know, because it's just like the 2 temples and then the Triforce Hunt, and that's it. But yeah, either way, I still like both of them a whole lot more than Twilight Princess to begin with, because, at least in my eye, I find that yeah. Oh yeah, that's actually true. Like, the endings are surprisingly very strong in all 3 of those, despite their weaknesses. But for me, it's like Twilight Princess, that's still the bottom, because kind of regardless of what people may say about it, I feel like a Zelda game that plays it as safe as possible, I feel is going to be way more boring and, like, less interesting to really engage with compared to a game that has really interesting things about it paired with severe flaws. You know? Like, Skyward Sword's a game of like, stuff that feels very hot and cold in terms of, like, how much you're enjoying it, whereas everything about how the Twilight Princess feels to me is just so lukewarm. Are those similar broad problems that they end up being way too big for their own good in different ways? Because I think that is the ultimate problem. Skyward Sword's big as a result of them trying to force more content out of reused assets and locations than they can manage. Twilight Princess is just trying to cram everything they can with unique stuff that is really one note and hollow. And then Wind Waker, I guess, is ultimately just how much the ocean sailing stuff kind of takes up a lot of the more interesting stuff you would get in the other Zeldas, like the dungeons and pacing. Yeah, and all through that discussion, I was at a complete loss as to how was I even supposed to beat this boss, this Dagon, or whatever it is. Okay. Okay, it definitely has to do with the, with his belly, I think. Or something, I don't know. Ugh. But yeah. Oh yeah. Like, yeah, and that's the thing where, like, it absolutely did just come to a head with the, yeah, I did kind of figure that out, like, partway through. It was just a matter of trying to aim this. But yeah, like, it came to a head with Skyward Sword where it ended up feeling like they're just patronizing you so hard with, like, trying to be helpful. It's real... Oh, man. Oh, man, I have no idea. Like, I know I have to hit that. That's the part I have an idea of. The part I have no idea on is how to actually land the damn hits. I'll give it one more go, actually. I am starting to feel a bit tired. Yeah, hopefully still one of these days I'll get around to playing Breath of the Wild so that I can actually see if that hits me as the kind of big revelation I feel it has for most people and contributing to that phenomenon. I just kind of have reservations only because of people going that it's the absolute best thing in Zelda history when I'm like, you fool, that's Majora's Mask. Nothing could ever beat Majora's Mask. But I digress, because it's like, sooner or later I am going to be playing through these, through those 3D Zelda games on stream at some point. It won't be for a while, though. It'll probably be way later down the line when I feel I can set aside more time to actually stream them in bigger chunks. Because I have my own completionist tendencies with those games, and they get real long. I wonder if I could use fire or something. Oh, hold on. Oh my god, just okay, this jump timing is so weird because it's like I feel like it's starting to happen when I actually like break the surface of the water, and that I feel like I'm no longer getting access to the infinite jumps. Yeah. At the end of the day, actually, I think with the 3D Zelda games, I discussed this like with a friend of mine when like the topic of Dragon Quest briefly came up, and how like with when it came to like Dragon Quest, obviously in terms of JRPGs, they are very traditional and safe in ways that like the people that are fans of it like that's the whole point. And I described it as comfort food, and that I feel like 3D Zelda games have very much been that. Seriously, why can I not keep getting the like stay like in the middle of the water? Yeah, because really, when you think about it, like what comfort food ultimately serves a purpose of, it's generally never something that is actually designed to be fucking healthy. You consume it because it's the simple thing that makes you feel good, and that's what you really need at that moment. You know, like who cares about the about like the actual like long-term benefits of it? Oh, come on. Until one actually changes up when it's needed, and then people get mad. Or when it's gonna get a change, and in a way that is baffling no matter what side you're on, like Dragon Quest 12, trying to go all more dark and serious. Oh well. But yeah, actually, I think I'm gonna call that for tonight. I said I was gonna take 3 tries on that boss. I ended up taking 4. Yeah, it's real funny. But yeah, I'll resume this on Monday, like, and keep going with like my with my new schedule of streaming Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays. Because Fridays lately I've been ending up like way too winded at the end of work to want to go straight into a stream afterwards. Yeah, it was a fun chat, for sure. Even if it was just us. But yeah, you take care, man. See you later. Same for all of you watching this. Peace.